Hi, I'm Kristen Bell, and if you know my husband Dax, then you also know he loves shopping for a car. Selling a car? Not so much.
We're really doing this, huh?
Thankfully, Carvana makes it easy. Answer a few questions, put in your VIN or license, and done. We sold ours in minutes this morning, and they'll come pick it up and pay us this afternoon.
Bye-bye, truckie.
Of course, we kept the favorite.
Hello, other truckie.
Sell your car with Carvana today. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, Fidelity. How can I remember to invest every month?
With the Fidelity app, you can choose a schedule and set up recurring investments in stocks and ETFs.
Oh, that sounds easier than I thought.
You got this.
Yeah, I do. Now, where did I put my keys?
You will find them where you left them.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
This episode is brought to you by Buick. Buick certified service technicians are factory trained to fit your vehicle with the tires specifically developed for it. And with our tire price match guarantee, you get the best fit for the best deal. Buick, exceptional by design. Available on select eligible tire brands at participating dealers only. Offer ends 12/31/2025. Terms apply. See dealer for complete details. Visit buick.com/service to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by Blue Alien Fox, Devon Harkenrider, DJ Rink, Gluthoric, Himauto Raven, Juggernaut, Kaowera, Kethri, Mewcow, Nibris, Pylan Dyke, Renee E, The Chosen Drifter, Viv, and Vixa Rose. Episode 6. The Burning Truth, Part 1. The hand that holds another down may think it's free and yet it's bound. The chain extends from you to me and holds us both so none are free. But blinded by your simple pleasures, your need to own my best endeavors, you overlook the pain you cause to fill your pockets with my rewards. Released, though, we're a sight to see, with so few limits on what we'll be, painters, poets, and so much more. Yes, that's what's lost when we ignore the plight of others across distant seas, whose chain extends to you and me. They dream of hope we won't provide, as we dig to fill the hole inside.
Okay. So we've got a chain.
Is this what this is now? You're just going to list the things you wrote, the keywords?
I literally wrote chain.
Overlooking pain to
Released.
fill pockets.
Endeavours.
Can we have a printout of these, please?
No.
That was in his last poem. The comment about us
specifically
asking.
said.
I should check my notes.
While we're sharing, I got chained together, greed, fill pockets with greed of work of others, which made sense to me in the time, but I haven't written it down in the way that makes sense. Void. My brain is thinking Marxism, but I can't remember what Marxism is. Whichever's the one where like you profit off of the work of others.
Welcome back to the Girls
Isn't
Who
that
Don't
capitalism
D&D
where we do?
podcast.
Capitalism.
I'm
Okay.
Dungeon Master Corey, and with
I
me as
think,
always are the girls who are just rattling on now. Here they are.
Oh, Rue playing...
No.
No.
First time you've done that for Rue, though.
That is the first time. Hey guys, Indy playing Rue.
Stacey playing Thistle. Lana playing Biddy.
Ladies, the world of Kaylee is a little bit different this time, at least from a player's perspective. You've probably noticed I'm not being quite as helpful this time, am I?
No, because we've grown. We're more independent.
Also, we're solving shit so quickly now.
Oh my God, did you just hear how quickly Indy solved that the other day?
The chicken
Amazing.
thing, let's be honest, that was kind of written for her. She heard a sound of it and copied it.
What do you mean? Yes, my 2-year-old brain would work like that.
Don't get me wrong, it was still faster than I was thinking. I had a whole sequence worked out, but it was still one I thought she'd pick up on pretty quickly.
Yes.
I thought at any stage in any part of Indy's life, actually I'll check right now. Have you ever heard a chicken sound and not instantly made a chicken sound back?
No.
There we go.
Ben's parents have chickens and I go over and I go, can I go play with the ladies now? And then I just follow them around and make chicken sounds.
See that?
Hello, ladies.
I was going to say, like,
ladies.
I used to walk like to school, like to and from school when I was a kid. And if I walked past like a neighbour's dog or a dog in any street that I was walking past and they would bark at me, I would bark back. And even to this day, like if my cat's like in another room and she goes, meow, my response is, meow. Like, that's what
I
you
love
do.
it. Yeah. I go, chuk, 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 chuk.
So in retrospect, perhaps I should have made it a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm calling Indy the puzzle master for this season.
It was a puzzle piece that needed one piece put into the puzzle, and she nailed it. So let's look on the bright side of that. But how are you adjusting to the change, though, of me being less supportive?
Fine.
That's right. I think we're growing. I think we're maturing. And
we're taking notes. We're listening.
So I need to just keep
solving
one
thing
at a time. Taken from us.
Notching up a little bit as we go. Is that what you want from me? I'm just checking.
I don't know. I don't know what I want.
I didn't notice we were being less supported, and now I'm like, what did I miss? Because like you're acting like this was clear, and I'm just like, what? Wait, what?
Alana, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't notice either.
Me either. I think that's why they call it gradual release.
Yeah.
Oh well, then you've done it really well.
Very well done.
Now that I've brought attention to it, we'll see whether you guys will be like in this episode. Why aren't you helping us?
Yeah, you probably say less.
We're more clued into like checking doors.
Yes.
That they turn.
Yeah. Have a look on the ground for some kind of like stairwell.
Roll some other things that's not perception, like investigation or
there
history.
We
are still getting the hang of like when we want to roll for things like investigation or perception, we need to actually say what we're looking for.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just roll.
I'm going to roll this dice and tell me the clue, please.
It's that simple. I roll, and if I roll high, you tell me everything.
Let's hit some shout outs now. Indy, who you got?
I'm going to shout out to Heather McCarthy, who jumped onto our latest post and actually asked a question. So it's a bit of a shout out and a question answer. What class is Alana's new character? She's a monk, for those wondering. But yeah, thank you for commenting and saying that you love us.
Very nice.
Love the support.
We love being loved.
I love being loved.
It's really nice.
It reminds me of like, I love you too, random citizen.
Hey, that's Heather McCarthy you're talking to. Wait, was it? Was that her name?
Heather McCarthy, yeah.
Yes!
Yeah. Great listening.
I'm going to shout out Anna, who commented on our Spotify episode.
Yeah, you can comment in our,
yeah.
Well, you can comment on all sorts of places. We check them when we can, because sometimes we get informed, but Spotify is one of those places you can just leave a comment and we love to read them.
Always rate, subscribe and follow.
I don't even say those things normally. We just go, look, we have an Instagram. If you don't know how to make that work, then don't use it.
I think you got to do it on Spotify. You can like follow and rate and...
Yeah, there's a lot of people who press that button, yeah.
Yeah, well, keep pressing.
More.
Anyway, Anna said, the dreadlock is the best voice Corey has done.
Well...
Is it?
Is it better than my own voice that I also fake?
Is it better than every Scottish voice he's done?
They're all quite
Scottish.
a lot of Scottish voices. I would love to be able to delve into some other accents, but my rule is for accents, of course, it can be quite touchy. My rule for accents is, if you know what I'm doing, I've done it wrong. So apart from Scottish, anyone else, if they're like, oh, that sounds like he's picking from this background, I'm like, I'm probably not. I'm aiming for something and missing by miles. So that's the plan. And my fallback clearly is the bad Scottish accent that I think is part of my heritage.
Yes.
It's been gifted to me, despite not being there for more than a few weeks in my entire life.
Just in your bones.
It is. It's part of me. And having not even gone far north yet.
I feel the same with my Dutch.
So do I.
I have a flawless Dutch accent.
Yeah, I tried really hard when I was over there to try and Kimberly was trying to teach me how to get all that real husky sound, and I was like, sorry, you're gonna hate that in the edit.
I am.
But I was like, I can't do this. Hey. It's really hard.
No, or like it was Tom, eh? That's just my Oma when she goes, Tom. She puts eh at the end. I actually don't think that's an accent. Tom, eh?
It's like they flick. It's like a cursive letter, and then they flick the
flick
word.
at the end.
Yeah, it's really difficult
well,
to do.
there you go. That we are planning to obviously bring out some more voices this year.
Okay, no, I can't do a Dutch accent. I'll just be very clear about that.
Alana, who have you got?
I would like to shout out two people because I do what I do. I'd like to shout out Rebecca over on Patreon, who's been with us since 2022, and in a comment on one of my videos recently said that she loves my openness and kindness, and I love hearing positive things about myself, so thank you for that.
And all true.
Very
you
true.
are those things.
You are very open and kind.
And then maintaining the self-absorbedness of my shout-out theme, I would like to shout out Punky0627, who commented on my Instagram. I posted a lesbian pride flag-inspired eyeshadow look for Pride Month last month, and I don't actually know, Punky loved my Luke, Lewk, and yeah.
Cute.
Speaking of words that start with L and are 4 letters, the Loot toys I know, it was a great segue. The loot toys, have started appearing all over the place, and people have started sending in pictures from all over the world.
That's
and I
cool.
fucking love it. And I show them to Coop, and he just adores it. He's got his loot toy that he puts next to him and hugs when he wakes up every morning. But we got one the other day and had a beautiful photo of a cat hugging a loot. All those sort of things. So if you received a loot,
pets and loot, definitely.
Got to send that picture in, and we might run a little competition on Patreon, or I might just send something to somebody who sent us something.
I took mine home after our last session and was so excited to show Zach. I was like, look at my loot, it's mine. And he's like, that is fucking horrifying. And I was like, I'm sorry, what?
I'm so sorry for
and
your
I'm like,
divorce.
this is the cutest thing. And I'm like, I think this is the most serious thing we've ever disagreed on. Like,
That's serious. I'm so sorry to have caused problems.
Did you want me to come over with John's trailer and help you pack your things, or
No,
are we moving to the
you're
house?
staying there. We'll help Zach move now.
Yeah, the cats are comfortable. Yeah, you can't take the kids out of the family home.
did make me laugh though, and I wanted to share that.
Well, Coop loves it. I love it. Our fans seem to get some great photos with it.
Our listeners,
so good.
Our listeners. Yeah, don't say fans.
Our listeners love it. Stace doesn't like fans.
Oh, what a sentence.
Even though she has
The
clearly
word.
got her life built around OnlyFans.
Only listeners.
Only listeners.
The sleepy train.
I think your sleepy train would do actually very well.
You could do only listeners. That would be so cool.
I love it. Coop has one, as I said. Sam loves it. Speaking of Sam has to do the recap.
Yes.
Ooh, here she comes.
Hi everyone. Here's what's going on. While the girls decided to stay on task, the world around them continued to turn. Pretending stuff isn't happening doesn't stop it from happening. So while the girls were off releasing killing machines and master criminals, Queen Mundia and her people returned to their own personal war against Celestron the Conjurer. You know, the apparently horrible woman who has been stealing magic from everyone. We know that Thistle lost her wings, but we don't know much more yet. We know that Rue was involved in some kind of horrible drowning, but we don't know much more yet. And Biddy? Was it just me, or did the hatch from the many hells find her a bit hard to read? That does seem odd. Very, very odd.
That was the fastest segue ever.
That was good.
Okay, back to me. Girls, are you ready to play?
Hell yes.
Yep.
I'm very keen for this one. Unlike all the others.
Well,
Because we're ticking things off our list. We're doing well.
So I feel so productive.
Yeah. The dopamine.
The dopamine.
I do like feeling productive.
It's just 3 girls, a dragon, and a handful of dice. Some guys telling stories, I'm sure they'll be nice. There will be monsters, and magic, and fire and ice. But it's mostly 3 girls, a dragon, and dice.
Ladies, you have infiltrated the infamous prison of Naught, a place most people don't even believe in. You even let some people out, a gentleman called Willy-Nilly or William, who I'm sure you'll never hear from again. You also kidnapped a divorced family man called Charlie, or Chuck to his many close friends who appreciate his kind demeanour.
He's not kind. He's a bit of a tosser.
He's run away from you because, from his perspective, crazed criminals.
Fair enough.
Who think he's not kind despite their kidnapping of him.
Yeah, but he was pushing people over. How rude.
He's a bit of a pusher, a bit of a shover, you're a bit of a kidnapper. The icing on the cake you've made includes releasing a killing machine who said she only kills bad people, but was also happy to give you a few nicks.
I mean, we were in prison. Are we not to some bad people?
All right, so you're comfortable with the idea that this killing machine is out there, but who left Thistle both enamoured and disturbed, I would think. Thistle, would that be accurate?
I was completely enamored by her. She was everything young little Thistle wants to be.
Okay.
Wants to be. Thistle's very young. But Did she kill my butterfly or not? Did the butterfly just die? I mean, that's going to change some things for me.
I read that as it was the environment that it couldn't thrive in. I don't think that was Baddie's fault.
She kind of said...
It did land on her hand at that moment, though.
Then she said, this isn't the place for you.
So is she not the place for the butterfly, or is the jail, the prison, not the place for the butterfly?
There's something about her that butterfly couldn't survive. When you said that, though, I actually thought when it disintegrated, it was going to turn to a tattoo on her or something cool like that. But no, it just disintegrated. This butterflies are pretty special. I don't know if you know.
Maybe she's that evil.
She's not that evil, no.
She might be, but I don't think it was a malicious thing on her part.
I don't think so either. I don't think she was like,
I don't think she intentionally did it. But
it happens because she is who she is.
Yes.
Could be.
It may also be that I
don't think you even know, Corey. I think you'll think this later.
Yeah.
I actually do know that one because I had time to think about it afterwards.
Oh.
But during, I was like, that's going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing because I could tell that this was two things coming together that are very different. The happiness of that little butterfly and who she is.
Yeah, okay. I love her.
She could be really just so good.
I think we could fix her.
I think Edwina, as I call her.
With a couple of therapy sessions.
I think
she lets it all out.
Yeah.
She reads like a bunch of like protagonists from different fantasy novels that I've read, and I'm like, I see this. I see the redemption arc. I see the story.
I see it.
And you are the main character I want to follow. I'm like, I don't even want to follow our story. I want to follow her.
Okay, well, we'll see.
She can be the leader.
Now you find yourselves once again
She's
at the
base,
at the base of the Rumbles, a unique place that divides the Northern Realms. The rug is surprisingly still here, the rug you got from the Dreadlock. And I say surprisingly because you did take a lot of time to do what you need to do. You opened doors and you didn't have any keys left to speed up the process at the bottom, so you had to take a little bit more time. However, you gave the rug a job to do and it did it. And that's why it's still here. But it's bouncing and ready to go. It may go without you because it is overdue.
We're getting on the rug.
Okay. That was far easier than I thought it'd be. You're just going to get on the rug, not even going to have a look around. The rug is off and racing.
Look for what?
I don't know. We're at a cliff with the ocean.
We finished this task.
That task.
We're going to go
to the next
back.
one.
Yeah, that's how this works.
Oh, I'm sick of your little asterisks.
Is an asterisk
5 years of asterisks.
Asterisk is next to every single thing. You know what it's like? When I send an email to people, there's usually 3 asterisks. There's a single, a double, and a triple, and there's 3 things at the bottom. And they're usually just jokes I thought were funny at the time. You just add them in and you go and finish off the joke, it's down the bottom. So it's fun for me. I don't care whether it's fun for you. Asterisks. Okay. So the rug flies up and over the Rumbles again, a place I've now mentioned so many times without anybody ever thinking to check the book. The rug
what did we check the book? We checked the book for something here. Oh, it was the Grudge, not the Rumbles.
The Rumbles is the name of the entire mountain range, and it's too late now. And you know what? It's a really good, funny one. I liked it.
How is it too late?
Because I've decided that the book is forgotten. You're flying up and over the Rumbles. I'm going to put that one on Patreon so they can listen to it. Up and over the Rumbles, and you can see the city of Uafazake, or however it's pronounced, in the distance as the rug lifts up and over the tallest of the mountains. No interruptions this time.
Did we get a nap or anything while we're
let's long rested.
Last time you did not, but you can have one on the way back, but that means I will not tell you what happened on the way. So you sleep your way back.
No, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Let us have some strategy. Can someone stay awake?
I got 9 hit points left. I've
got 17. I'm fine. I'll stay awake.
Old lady's down for the count.
Radio. I'll have a short rest.
Okay.
Can you get them all back?
No, you do not. You spend your hit dice.
Oh, can I have a long rest? I'm old.
That leaves Thistle watching as you fly along. I was going to say last time you were flying along, the clouds spoke directly to you.
Yes.
This time you notice them following.
Oh! Sorry, it was just really cool.
It may not be a good thing.
Yes, but it's still...
But it might be.
Cool isn't always, good or bad. It can just...
So far...
Cool can be good or bad.
So far, everything that has been bad, you guys have gone cool. And I'm like, so they stab the bunny and you're like, ooh, bunny deaths are good.
No, that's not cool.
Good. I need to know what to go towards because every time I do
face cloud in the sky that looks into my eyes and says, I thought so. That's fucking cool.
Dog in jail. Not cool.
I did not put them there.
You did.
You actually did. You built the whole...
what you did is you
one person to come up with someone they loved and you went, I'm going to dodge this. Did you or did you not?
Well, I didn't think there was any kind of connection.
There we have it.
Yeah, no, so if I knew what was going to be happening, I wouldn't have picked my husband. I would have picked neighbour Sheila or something.
And that's how it works. If I tell you what's happening, then you won't do it
So
properly.
yeah, you did do this.
But I gave you the option.
Yes, but it wasn't very clear.
It was extremely clear. The rug circles around the top of the city, and what you do notice now is there is smoke coming from different parts of the city, fires that have been burning black smoke.
They didn't wait for us.
The rug leads you straight to the Dreadlock on the outskirts of the palace, in the distance from the palace, I would say, and lands so that you can step off in whatever cool fashion you'd like to step off in.
I'm just going to step on off. Nothing too spectacular. We're just warming up.
It's just warming.
Don't want to pull a hammy. I've just woken up from a short rest.
I don't want to pull a hammy. Can you imagine? Corey's like, well, you pull the hammy.
Rue gets casually off, as casually as possible, like someone getting off a lounge while still wearing as many tracksuit pants as they can find. Slowly getting up, moving aside your cereal bowl.
Yep.
That's how I picture
doing
it.
my morning stretches.
Uh-huh.
Morning, Dreadlock.
Dreadlock acknowledges you with a head nod rather than anything else, and still keeping their eyes focused on the palace, which also has some smoke rising from different points.
Biddy, as she dismounts, I guess, gives the rug a gentle, two pat, and is like,
Oh, I should say before you say dismounts, because that makes it sound more like you're riding it like last time, like straddling it. This time the rug would have been out flat because you weren't carrying cargo.
it was just the word that came to my mind.
No, but I thought maybe from now on, you know what? No, maybe you guys all went, well, this is the way this rug works, and rolled it up again.
We've blown the Dreadlock's mind. Dreadlock's like, I did not know that was an option.
It's this cigar-shaped rug flying through the sky.
Could have been a knight in shining armor when they were acting as the
it
bard
opens up
character.
possibilities.
Anyway, I'd like to. I'm thanking the rug. Biddy is thanking the rug, gentle pat, thank you, and then.
The corner of the rug responds.
Beautiful. Looking at Dreadlock, it seems like we were unable to wait.
Well, you are late for starters. I don't know why the rug took so long to bring you back, but and you do notice the Dreadlock isn't using the voice you heard last time.
None of the bluster.
No, this is a different tone. What you can see in the distance when you're looking at what they're looking towards is a palace that doesn't really look that over the top. Doesn't look like they tried to make it look to stand out. In fact, it looks like it's been lowered so it's lower than the rest of the city. It goes down into a valley for the palace, and the city is above it. It is, however, wedged into the side of a mountain range, and that mountain range called the Rumbles, like an extended wall that you know nothing about. It's like an extended wall reaching across to the other side of another mountain, and the palace is part of that wall. So it holds out, I guess what you could say, the dangers of the mountain range.
Should we get the book out and check the Rumbles?
The book is surprisingly quiet on the situation.
It can't be, no.
The book's still getting over your issues with the grudge from so long ago and being thrown into the boat. Anyway, instead of overlooking the people, it appears to protect them from the wilds beyond. There are, however, there's evidence that somebody is doing something there that wasn't being done when you first came to the city. Smoke, things are being built.
A bit of a
rebellion, it's construction smoke.
Is it like a bit of an uprising going on? Is the village striking back against the palace?
It looks suspiciously quiet there now.
Or is the palace trying to overtake the village further?
From where you're seeing, what you can see is this looks like there's a wall that's being constructed further to what was there before, yes?
I still haven't got off the rug yet, so I'm just going to...
Just still floating for no
I'm
reason?
actually still floating. My legs are dangling over the end of it. I'm just going to pop off. I'm going to go, has she been here?
Yes.
Who are you asking? You're just asking Dreadlock, has she been here? Dreadlock has the Queen, Queen Mondia.
No, the edge. You'd know her if you saw her. She's so cool. She's like a really good fighter. Did she come in here? Did she take care of Costello? Costello?
No.
Constello.
And first of all,
Celestron.
no one here called that. I don't.
Costello.
We put so much faith into you guys. Abbott and Costello has nothing to do with this situation. But no, we put so much faith in you, and you don't even know the names. And Queen Mondia is missing now.
Ah, shit.
And you just put all your faith in some mystery woman.
Yes. But if you met her, I think you would understand and agree.
Well, I didn't meet her. She's not here, clearly. And this is what happened after your last meeting.
Crap.
And Mondia was angered that there was no more help coming.
It's been less than 24 hours.
It's been more than 24 hours.
How long has it been?
It's been 48.
No, it hasn't, because the rug was meant to come back at 24. I think
It
you're
was,
lying.
and that's why I'm surprised.
Well, to be fair, we were using the rug as some kind of timer. So why did it stay longer than it had to?
Did you Did you ask it to do something?
I thought it only listened to you. I thought it just came, it had to come back 24 hours
I
later.
gave you command
with
of
or
the
without
rug.
us.
Gave you command of... It's beside the point at this stage. You're late. She started the battle and then it failed.
Well, that was silly. You really should have waited.
We waited for such a long time, and when you came, you chose something else.
Yes.
New quest. Find the queen. Stop.
The part where you write notes is not as exciting to the listeners as you might think.
Oh, yes. Stop
Valid.
Costello.
It's less
Okay,
strong.
well, if they want a story, they did wait a minute.
I have to pay for Indy's notes,
They're pretty good notes,
which are
guys.
fucking hard to read. Usually covered in flowers, though.
Hey, that was already started.
I figured they would be, yeah.
Can you tell us what happened? Like, I know you said that the battle had been started and it's failed.
And Queen Mondi is missing. Did you see her get taken or did she run away?
No, she would never run.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
She led the soldiers that we had.
Into the palace.
She roared out Queen Mondia and charged to battle, and I didn't see her come out.
Okay.
Oh, so she might not be missing.
Well, she's not somewhere where I know about.
Did she go into the palace after?
No, we
So she
lost.
could be
They've
in the
killed
palace.
so many. The fire, the smoke, that's them burning bodies.
Oh, shit. Sorry, is that
Did you just
boring?
yawn right in the middle of that?
she did.
Yeah, just yawn.
Could you make this story more interesting?
I'm so sorry. The death of the villages.
But as I was
and
going, I just went, full yawn. I'm
the dreadlock,
so sorry.
The dreadlock steps further
That's
aside.
horrible. I actually
Absolutely
Sorry.
guarantee that this person no longer thinks you're of any use to them.
I'm all in. It was just wrong timing for my body.
Should we go investigate the palace?
Yes. Should we try and find maybe not a front door?
Yeah, like sneak
Because I
in.
feel like that didn't go down well for the queen. So maybe what if we find another entrance?
We
and-
have a scout.
Oh,
If you find the scout, I'm sure they'll help you with a lot more information.
okay.
His name is Tannenbaum. He'll be in the gardens of the palace.
Tannenbaum.
I am going to do some recon. If I can find you later, I will.
Is there
Can I
any
have my
way?
rug back, please, Thistle?
Is there any way that we're able to communicate with you?
Dreadlock puts his hand in your face and says, shh. You've yawned and said enough. Thistle, can I have my rug back? And the rug just disappears, like unravels beneath you and turns back into a flat rug, which Dreadlock just walks onto and wisps away, disappointed in their heroes.
To be fair, just because we were prophesized, it'd be handy if like the prophecy communicated with the prophesized.
Yeah, they never communicate with the prophesized.
Also, who made this prophecy?
The people who can see things in the future and prophesize.
Well, it'd be great if they could
The
also communicate with
prophets.
us.
The oracles.
Uh-huh.
All right, Scout.
They don't give you a list of things to do. I don't know how you guys function in a fantasy world, but you guys are like, where is our to-do list?
No, I just mean it's just very presumptuous to assume, and like it's not a this story thing. Like in any story where there's a
Yeah,
prophesized
true.
thing or person that has to come do things, to just assume that like, okay, you've been prophesized, so therefore you're going to do this thing. It's like, I did not make that deal with that prophet. This is news to me.
That's not how destiny functions.
I know.
It doesn't check in.
The root of destiny is all I'm saying.
It doesn't give you an 8:30 alarm. The dreadlock is flying away, I guess you could say stealthily, even though flying. Trying to fly into clouds and peek out to see what's going on around the palace.
Sorry, I have to go back because I felt like there was no space for me to ask a question, but you said those clouds were following me and I didn't get to comment on that.
Go ahead.
What are
You
they?
said it was cool.
Yes, it is cool. But were they changing shapes or was it the face?
There were more than one, and they were. Give me an insight check.
Thank you. 12.
Well, that's right in the middle, isn't it?
Yep.
They were either there for you or they were there against you.
Okay.
That's right in the middle.
Sure.
You really couldn't tell from looking at it whether they were supportive or challenging you. Their colours changed from white to grey and grey to white.
Okay, that is cool though.
And they were not interested in being cool.
No.
If that adds anything. They weren't. There was no part of it made you go, this is just for show.
Yeah. But they were following me?
Yeah.
Or were they following us?
Well, you're all together, so it's hard to separate.
Yeah. And my insight, again, is dead in the middle, so with 0 modifier. So I guess there's nothing I can say or do about that except
Well, that's a mystery.
That's interesting.
What would you like to do?
Should we try and find Tannenbaum?
Yeah, let's go find Tannenbaum.
Well, it's not too hard to find the gardens from where you are. You can see them, but they are on the outskirts. And the gardens here, it's pretty cool, actually. It's a maze, one of those old school maze hedge things.
So cool, yes.
Love those. However, you can see it's been cut lower, so you're already above it. It's basically aimed for children.
Oh, okay.
But so no one would ever get lost.
Oh, okay.
So it's not to, this is a lovely place. There's new sections of that giant wall. So the wall was there clearly to keep people from the other side of the rumbles or the dangers of the rumbles. But that wall also seems to be now being built around that garden. It's not fully complete yet, but there's only a few gaps left. So there are gaps still in this wall they're building, they're constructing, and they've been constructing it quickly.
Right. Like as in the last 2 days while we're gone quickly?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, they are fast.
Which is probably why you haven't seen the road people. They're probably being put to work or defending this place. But the wall there was probably a bit of the wall that already started before you left, but you didn't really see that.
Yeah.
But they put more time into increasing the pace at which they do that. Now, this garden is a public place and appears to be in the stages already of becoming overgrown. So that might give you an idea of how long this palace has been taken over. But there are well-shaped bushes with like cartoon-esque characters, but they're becoming increasingly grotesque as their once defined features become out of shape.
Is the garden in the palace?
It's on the outskirts.
Just around the outside,
Yeah,
in between the wall and garden and the palace.
Well, there is a wall. Yeah, the garden leads into the wall now. It's like they've decided to just fence that whole section off.
Right, yeah.
Wall, fence, whatever thing they can stick up to stop people from coming in.
I wonder why the rumbles are so dangerous. I wish we had a book.
Can we open the book or not? Actually, probably not now, is it the time?
I can tell you right now, it's not going to help you anymore.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
I just don't know how many more times I could say the rumbles in the last couple episodes.
That's fair.
It was a really nice one.
I kept thinking that we'd asked for the rumbles already is my issue. Because I hadn't separated the grudge and the rumbles.
Same.
Mountain versus range.
Ugh, so nuanced.
So nuanced. Big thing versus gigantic thing, I guess.
Should we go through the garden and see if we can find Tannenburn?
Which is a really cool name.
How are you looking?
With my eyes?
There's a mechanic we use in Dungeons & Dragons where you can use skills.
I am going to investigate
thank God,
through
Stacey.
the maze.
There we go. Okay.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the scout, Tannenburn.
Yes, I understand that, but what sort of things are you looking for to identify that scout?
As opposed to any other person in the
Yeah,
vicinity.
you're just staring in a garden and going, I hope there's a scout standing there.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
In my head, he was just standing there in the maze waiting for us.
This is not a game that you're playing where a guy has a little thing above his head and it glows.
That's kind of how I saw it. That's how I saw it.
He's Tannenburn. Well,
like a
well
sim?
met, young lady.
A sim?
It is not that.
Oh my gosh, how dumb of me.
A scout would probably
A scout would have like...
They'd be hiding.
Oh shit, I'm going to have to look through the bushes then, aren't I?
Or something like that.
All right, I'm going to scour through the hedges.
Okay.
And be like, Scout, Tannenburn.
Okay, so you've got a couple of skills you can probably use to do that. And the old version of me who was helpful would tell you what they are.
I'm going to look for... What's nature again?
And you could use nature. It'd be your ability to look through nature and find things that are different.
Yeah, I'm going to do that because that's a good little
or to
modifier
use
on
it
that.
to serve you in some ways, if it can. What sort of thing are you looking for?
Doesn't fucking matter.
What did you roll?
3 + 3 is 6.
You can see heavy boot prints smashed into muddied areas where the grass has been downtrodden, but lots and lots of them overlapping.
That's okay.
Biddy would like to use her stealth skill to try and get in the mind of someone trying to hide in the area.
Oh my God.
How that works.
I was going to use it. I
can
was
say it, but it's not.
literally going to use that too. I was like...
Just in terms of like looking for areas that seem like places where I would hide if I was trying to get a good vantage but not be seen.
Yeah, there are many. This is a maze for starters, which doesn't help you, but there are trees that overlook it. There are bushes that have been overgrown, as I said before.
Thank you for thinking my idea was a good idea.
I thought it was a great idea because then you might
But
go,
it's not how
I'm
the
glad we
skill
had the same
works.
stupid idea.
It's not a stupid idea. It's not how the skill works.
Okay.
The role-playing works that way.
I'm going to have a go at maybe using the book.
Oh, your plant book?
Yeah.
Well, there are hedges, I guess. I have to go and look at my list of plants now.
Could I talk to the hedge?
Well, how your book works is this. If you have something already collected in your book, you can use a nearby plant as a conversation.
Yeah.
So you've got to like look.
Yeah, it's like it translates for you.
Oh, so cool.
There is a sunflower poking out from the other hedges.
Well.
And in your book, there just happens to be
a sunflower.
the petal from a sunflower. I, as I've said before, do not know what most of these ones. I wrote these a long time ago. We are looking for context clues within their response to see whether they're going to help you or not.
Okay, cool.
So this is Sally the Sunflower.
Hi, I'm Madison from Indiana, and I play Sally the Sunflower.
Oh my God, great voice.
Do you know how hard it is to stare at the sun all day? Do you know? I'm going to tell you a secret. It's not hard at all. Not even a little. Have you seen that thing? He's freaking gorgeous. I mean, you shouldn't look at him with your little eyeball things. But me, I'm in. All day, every day. And while the world turns underneath, I keep tilting around, staring right back at him in his big, gorgeous, happy face. I'm so glad we're together. I know. It's a long distance thing and they never work out. And well, he gets a lot of attention from all these other Helianthus anuses, or whatever we're called. But yeah, they all think he's looking back at them and not me. But still, I think we're gonna make it. Now hurry up and ask me something. I gotta turn my head a bit before he gets away.
That's so beautiful.
I forgot that. That's so cute.
So cute.
A sunflower enamored with the sun. But they will give you one question, I would say, because it says they want to keep turning their head away to watch this sun.
Yep. Well, I'm just going to ask the obvious question. Have you seen a scout pass by this area recently?
All right, I'm going to help you a little bit here. Why would a sunflower know what a scout looked like?
Okay. Oh, how? We didn't ask. I didn't ask.
No, you didn't.
The dreadlock, what they might look like.
No, you didn't.
Someone snooping around.
Yeah.
Like hiding in plants, not just going casually for a stroll.
Observing.
The sunflower.
You to tell me.
Yes.
I can't talk to the flower.
We'll just take it over from here.
All right, so I'm going to ask the flower. Have you seen anyone that might be trying to get into the castle or look like they are trying to observe what's going on in the castle?
Not since yesterday. There were hundreds yesterday.
Was there one?
That's accurate.
Oh, killed it.
My voice is the same one.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
I actually thought you'd press play again and I was listening to...
I'm a chameleon.
Yes.
Vocal chameleon.
You're so talented.
I'm going to ask...
That was me too. You thought that was indie, didn't you?
Was there anyone on their own?
A few days ago, yes. A few days ago.
Do you know if they stayed around here for long?
Can you count to one?
Do you know if they...
Because that's now two.
Okay, one last question. What were they wearing?
That's not how one works. It's not one more.
One more question?
You've got kids. You absolutely know that's exactly how it works.
No, the sunflower is too enamored and turns back to the sun. You can almost hear it being happy.
Oh,
that's cute though. Oh, it's fine. I'm happy to let it. I'm happy to let it go.
No matter who you are, you're surrounded by the beauty of most things. The shadows of horror and hate, though, are long. They threaten to taint every little thing their darkness touches, but the shadow that falls upon us is not ours. Yet, just like sunlight, those tendrils of the night may change how we are perceived, but only by those so easily influenced. At night, the sunflower does not give up. It does not shrivel and fade. It turns its head to where the light will be when the morning comes. Those who know me know I love a good candle. I once bought 8 candles for my wife for Christmas. She didn't want any of them, let's be honest. They were for me. So when I get a chance to talk about mythology candles, I'm going to grab it. Imagine a map unfurling before you, a winding journey across a land of enchantment and adventure, and a flickering candle that brings each of those places to life. Fragrant pine boughs shadowing a forest path like the humming woods. Water drips down the moss-covered walls of an ancient tomb, like the heart of the mountain. Heady incense wafts from the altar of a white marble temple, like Inyith Lenora, and salt-kissed breezes stir the billowing waves of a bustling harbour, like the city of Bellison. Mythology Candles' Journey Through the Realms collection and expansion pack will bring your imagination to life through the power of scent. Over a dozen candles handcrafted to level up your tabletop gaming experience. Use promo code DND10 for 10% off your first order at www.mythologycandles.com. That's mythology with an IE, candles.com, and promo code DND10. Escape on a magical quest today. Hey everyone, Corey here. When we were offered a copy of Obijima Tales from the Tall Grass to check out, it was a bit disappointing because I'd already bought it, and we were actually already using it. We'd been hunting for something that would help Alana build her new character for our new series, something that had a bit of a feeling of Avatar The Last Airbender or, Zelda, and Obajima nailed it. This isn't your normal dark hack and slash type of dungeon crawl. Obajima is leisure fantasy, a soft, whimsical setting written for 5e that lets you explore a lush island full of spirits, strange creatures, and quiet magic. I think you're starting to picture it if you know what I'm talking about. But if you're not, the art is absolutely gorgeous. It's completely hand-drawn, no AI. I can't believe we have to say that these days. And the book is packed with fresh content and unique subclasses, and a really cool potion brewing system that we're definitely going to use as well. You can grab it now at obajima.com. You can also get it digitally, which is what I did through D&D Beyond or Alchemy. Start your own whimsical island adventure today at obajima.com. That's OBOJIMA.
Are you a forward thinker? Then you need an HR and finance platform that thinks like you do. Workday is the AI platform that helps propel your organization, your workforce, and your industry into the future. Workday, moving business forever forward.
What would you like to do?
All right, I would like to use my knowledge of being sneaky. In terms of skill, it's going to be an investigation. I'm investigating like areas that I can see would be good vantage points and hiding spots. I'm using my knowledge of sneakiness, but skill-wise, I'm using investigation to have a look around to
I did see
check
footprints.
the spots that I feel like would be good spots.
You're looking for spots.
Spots.
As I said before, there are trees that overlook the garden. The gardens themselves are bush. So there's lots of places you can hide in amongst the maze itself.
But height, I think, is the goal for being able to like have a good vantage point to look at things. It
is lowered. The palace again is lower than the city. It goes down towards the palace. Probably the original star. Give me a history check. We'll see if you can figure out something about that. But if anyone has a decent history.
I've only got +1.
I've got +1 too.
+0. So
doesn't stop you rolling the dice to risk it. If you're not interested, that's fine. I won't bother. No, not interested.
No, we're just getting the dice.
Let's figure out who's got the best one.
Yeah, we can all roll.
20.
2.
20 will probably be pretty good.
2.
What you do notice about this, and maybe it's part of your past as someone who understands how leadership works, this palace has been intentionally built below the city to show that it is a servant of the city, not the other way around. The city
but now
first,
it is the other way around.
But now it isn't.
That is sad.
I give you a bit of a bonus because it's such a good roll. You would also notice there's been absolutely no thought into ever stopping people from being able to look into this place. They haven't tried to secure it to make it easier. There are trees that people could sit in and stare right into the palace grounds quite easily. But the palace itself seems to only have the one entry now. From what you can see in the palace, it's in the distance, it is well guarded. People on the roof, windows have people not just blocking the roof, the people who are actively patrolling each window. But there is an entrance and you can see a line of people moving towards it.
There was tunnels in the pub, like leading around the city. I reckon there'd have to be another lot of tunnels that would go into the palace, surely.
That would be very, very good.
Unless the tunnels were built after the place was taken over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd think if they're trying to overtake or overthrow again, that they would have tunnels going in there.
The palace is a fair bit in some ways on the outskirts of the city. As I said, it's away from it, so the city looks down upon the palace. It's not that close by. The tunnels within the city were close by, like pub to pub, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Can I still climb a tree and use the vantage point of being able to see like into the hedge to see if I can see someone hiding or...
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I'm like, I still feel like the tree was a good idea.
Nothing wrong with the tree.
Okay.
More than one tree too, but the nearest one, I assume.
Yeah.
Point on the map which
I
tree it
just
is.
want to help. I want to be helpful, and I'm trying.
And you're killing it. You rolled a nat 20, which gave us a lot of
information.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll give you some more about since you rolled so highly on the history if you want.
I think, yes.
Why not?
Yeah.
You recall stories of your past about Uafazia and the mighty warriors that used to live amongst these mountains.
Were they hot?
They were, and you turn to Rue and just say, there used to be hot warriors here. No point me telling you the rest of the information.
I love a hot warrior.
As you start climbing the tree, the nearest one too, you recall some of the other things that the palace reminds you of, that this region had these unusual people.
Mighty warriors, I think you said.
And people as big as Dread was quite tall. Mondia, quite tall, quite large. There were highly respected animals that lived and worked with them, mice, squirrels, mostly mice, but lots of smaller creatures that would live and work with these people. Is something you recall. And in fact, you would know that the people at Uafazi would not fight unless mice or mouselings were part of the battle groupings. Even if they didn't necessarily fight with them, they saw those sort of people as good luck.
Wow.
And as a throwback to our previous story,
Yeah, I was just...
the people from Uafazi, the Northern Realms, were in the battle, and the mouselings you talked to.
Yeah, the ones that we tried to dissuade and then ended up... They thought we were using reverse psychology and like, no, we can do this. We are mighty people.
And now that you're finding your way to the top of this the tree, you are...
I'm looking to see if there's anything that's slightly out of place, like a bush that seems too full compared to the other ones. Like there's maybe it's got feet.
It's a bush with feet.
You know how like sometimes people will put on those suits that are like make them look like trees?
A ghillie suit, yeah.
A ghillie suit. If you were inside of like a hedge maze, for example, in a ghillie suit, and there were all of these cohesive like gaps in the leaves, but then all of a sudden there was one that looked really dense and full because there was an extra person in there in the ghillie suit.
Well, isn't the point of the ghillie suit that you won't notice it?
Yes.
It's not like you would notice,
but
look out, there's extra tree.
Density.
But the intent is that you won't tell.
Yeah, okay.
I can give you this, and it's a character changing moment. Because of my colorblindness.
What?
If you haven't heard before, I am colorblind.
Well, people that may have started with this campaign may not know.
May not know, but I'm colorblind. And it's useless in almost every situation. Except when it comes to things moving, I see movement slightly faster than most people, but of course I don't see colors the same way you guys do. So I can be looking at something and not really recognize something different because the colors look all the same to me, reds and greens all mushed together, flowers that look exactly the same as the green leaves. But if a bird moves in amongst that sort of stuff, my eyes are on that really fast. Now, if Biddy were to be colorblind, just saying.
Don't do it.
Unfortunately,
I would give you advantage on this search.
Unfortunately, that would ruin Biddy's backstory as an artist.
Don't say I don't try and help. That's all I want to say. Don't say I don't try. That was a fair. No, you can roll.
Not wearing a paintbrush in my hair for nothing.
Hey, you can. A couple of people have been good at art without colours.
Actually, they tend to generate some really interesting stuff. But no, sorry, I'm not gonna. It would be disingenuous to my character.
You hear a god sign in the distance, but now you can just roll one dice, and I'll let you see what you can see.
Okay. Is this one of those times where before I even hear the dice hits the thing, you'll say you see nothing?
No. It's a perception check. This is just general perception, I think. Even though
I think this is going to be amazing. It is a 3. You heard it right.
Okay.
+2.
While you were trying to look out into the gardens, instead what you notice is an apple on the tree next to you.
Ooh.
Just dangling. So maybe you were preoccupied.
Actually, genuinely, my snacks were getting low, and I'm like, oh, perfect. And there's nice healthy snacks for the girls, and I start putting apples into my snack bags.
There's only one apple.
I'm looking for more now. If this is an apple tree, hopefully.
An apple tree, not an apples tree. But no, as you take that single apple off, you do notice there's a little bite mark in it. Someone's had a nibble.
Nibble.
Ooh. Nibble. I'm going to ask, because Thistle saw the footprints, didn't she?
Big footprints, yeah. Like a lot of them. As if people mushed their way towards the place to attack it.
Like there's a whole bunch.
Or to vend it. Yeah, there's no direction in the footprints either, unfortunately.
That's what I was going to try and do. Follow
Not
them.
enough, yeah. I mean, if you can look close enough, you can do an investigation check and see if there's anything. You never know. You might recognize a particular, they might go in a certain direction. Treads.
Yeah, I might go have a look on the ground and to see if any lead away from the trail of the majority of footprints.
Ooh.
All right, well, that would be a nature check. Or an investigation one, I guess. Whichever one suits.
I'm going to do my investigation.
Okay.
16 + 3.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
So you do look at the same spot where you see the heavy smushed boots in muddied areas. But you also recognize there are tiny tracks that do not match the boots that seem to be weaving in and around them.
We're looking for a mouse.
Quite possibly. And while you're looking, you hear a bird chirping a nearby tree. There seems to be a tapping. It's unfortunately not necessarily the one that Biddy is in. You don't look up and go, oh, Biddy's tapping in the tree.
Maybe the bird is working with the mouse and they're both scouting together.
Never know.
You never know. I'm just going to look up and watch the bird for a minute whilst I'm following these footprints. And I'm just going to try and note if it's like tapping in like Morse code or something.
It is definitely not tapping in Morse code, but it is tapping. It's
some
chirping
kind of
away
code?
and then occasionally tapping as if trying to get in.
We are in a city where they communicate with sound.
Is it some kind of code between the bird and the
It
mouse?
is definitely not Morse code. It is not. There's no pattern.
Okay, well, I'm going to follow these little mouse footprints.
They go to the same tree.
Oh, great.
The bird flies off when you get close, though. You can see where it's been tapping away.
Ooh. Should we read what it's been tapping? We'll see if it was
is there
something.
It's definitely just a hole that it's been
Oh, okay,
tapping as
that's
if
cool.
to try and get in.
I did go there as well, though.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll investigation again to look around the tree?
It depends on what you're looking for.
Well, I'm looking for the footprints to see if they kind of end at the tree or they move away
They go to the tree.
and then maybe up.
Footprints do not go up the tree.
Well,
But they don't
maybe
go
little
around.
Muddies.
They go to
Is it
the
in
tree.
the tree?
Which means they've got to go up.
Okay, I'm going to roll again and I'm going to see if there's any like kind of maybe any kind of moved dirt. Is there a little hole in under the tree?
You cannot see one, no.
I'm going to climb the tree and then check out what that bird's been doing up there.
It's been tapping away, trying to make a hole into the tree, trying to get to something.
All right. Can I roll investigation and have a look? Get
Okay.
get into something. Get into the tree.
Yeah.
Get to something. He said get to something, which means there's something in there to get to.
Quite often why they do it.
Oh, is there a mouse in there? Ah,
There's going to be no mouse. We've fixated on the idea of a mouse, haven't we?
I'm going to say
The bird has eaten the mouse, and this is a
Yes.
whole fucking run around.
I'm going to say Tannenburn. Are you in there?
Who's asking?
Yay!
Shut up.
Oh, Tannenburn.
Stop making so much fucking noise.
Okay, sorry. I'm just going to sit here and pretend like I'm having a cigarette.
Sorry, what?
Like Smoko.
Who climbs a tree for a smoko? Except us, we're mice. We do it. But you're huge. I can see you. They can see you.
Oh, okay.
Hide.
I'm going to use my disguise self.
What can you
It's
do
short,
with it?
but what are you going to turn into?
Like, do you have a ghillie suit?
She's quite capable of pulling together things from the nearby area to turn it
Oh,
into
I thought it
a
would just
disguise.
like melt me in like
That's
a
what I thought it'd
chameleon.
do.
No, it's not. You are not another changeling.
Grab some leaves. Grab some leaves, girly.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to get some branches and leaves and like disguise myself.
You snap off some branches and leaves and just surround yourself with them.
I'm picturing. She grabs a single branch, a twig, and holds it in front of her.
Tannenbaum sighs, audibly sighs so that you can hear it.
I think you may have given up our spot.
Damn it. Okay. What do you want? What do you think we should do? Are you trying to get into the castle?
Who are you?
Sorry, my name's Rue. We've been prophesized to come here.
Don't know if you heard, we're a huge deal, we're a prophecy.
Who's that one? Why are you all so loud?
Okay, guys, we've got to whisper.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. The dreadlock, are you friends with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. So he's,
What do you want then?
we just want to help you guys. Yeah, how did we get into the castle to stop the canola? What is it? Canola? The canola oil.
Celestrons.
Celestrons.
Am I the only one that has it written? This is like Dutch and Butch all over again.
This is worse.
Or Special K. We were so focused last session at this, yeah.
Tannenbaum speaks to you.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Matthew Burgess the Merc from Brisbane, and I play Tannenburn Opportune, the Scout.
Hi, nice to meet you, I guess. Although, you know, better circumstances and all that. It's not been an easy few days. We lost a lot of people trying to take the palace back. We just weren't strong enough. So they've had time to finish things off. The wall is up, just a few gaps. They won't be there long. They've doubled the guard, and no one leaves anymore. We've got a way in, though. Escalon, the baker, drops off fresh bread every morning. They've got his wife, you see, but that's the way in. Mess it up, though, and Well, you can imagine. Problem is, once you're inside, they need a handprint in ink, or they'll know something is up. Any ideas?
Oh, we forgot to take Chuck's hand.
Oh, God.
We did forget that.
Yeah, you did forget that, I suppose. Chuck is somewhere in the distance now, quite happy to have a hand or both hands.
He's high-fiving everyone. High-tanning everyone.
But that is Tannenburn. Tannenburn is indeed a mouse and is hiding inside this tree and has been scouting for a few days now and was reconning information back to the people who needed it. But unfortunately, the battle seems to have been difficult for those on your side. Lost a lot of people.
Yeah. What if we dressed up as guards?
We'll get some of those robes.
Yep. We could knock some out with your frying pan, drag them to the side. I feel this sounds bad.
I think the issue is that they're all... we just kidnapped someone. What do you mean this sounds bad?
Yeah, true.
Issue is they're no longer like around town. We'd have to...
Yeah, they're all busy or occupied. We actually need to get in with the baker is the
Escalon.
thing. Escalon.
Well, Escalon, Tannenburn points out that Escalon can be summoned at any point. They can figure out how to get to Escalon here when they're ready to do whatever they're going to do. So you can go in with Escalon or something along those lines.
Still need a handprint.
You need a handprint. And Tannenburn also points out that the columns of smoke have been somewhat useful to figuring out when there's so many bodies here now, but when the people are moving the bodies, there are birds that fly around the smoke. And every now and then, the birds start moving away from the smoke as if perhaps the bodies are being carted out now.
Oh, okay, I see. Like scavenger.
Yeah. Tannenburn says
somebody's moving them. That's how we know they're a little bit weaker at that stage, because obviously some of the people are
occupied.
Yeah.
That is good.
Can I just ask about this wall? You said there's holes in the wall at the moment, but they're rebuilding it?
And you can see the wall that they're building, and it is clearly designed now to keep people out of the palace, whereas in the past the palace was part of the defence against the other mountain range. It isn't complete, but there's not much left until it will be, and at that stage it'll be virtually impossible to get in without a much bigger force.
Yeah.
Earlier you would have had the support of Mondir and their people, but unfortunately that has not been successful.
I might just ask him if, have you been in this palace before? So we know that we need to get in there with the baker and with the
I used to live there.
Oh, great.
Yes, because highly respected. Animals worked in there, but you don't live and work in there anymore, obviously.
No, that was when the palace was taken. We were all
just booted out.
Lucky to survive.
Wow, I'm so sorry for what you've been through. That's awful.
And we know the queen has been taken or captured or even killed. We don't.
She has?
Oh, yes.
Queen Mondir has been reported missing since she went in there.
Well, now matters are worse. Without her, what chance do we have?
Well, hopefully we can find her when we go in. That can be our main objective, because she will have a lot more information about how to take over canola oil.
She was lucky to survive the first attack. I don't know what you're talking about with the oil, by the way, but...
In terms of this handprint situation, whose handprints would get us access? Robe people? Like, is there a...
Well, yes, they work for Celestron.
Is there anyone else that would have access? Or is it just the robe people?
That's one. I mean, and then, of course, if we can get in there with Escalon.
Oh, Escalon has... can access through their handprint.
He's a baker who drops off bread.
I'd misunderstood. I thought Escalon could get us in, but we still needed a handprint to get in. But
I don't know. The security has changed recently. I'm just telling you what they used to do.
But if we hide in something that he brings, like
Giant
Trojan
cake.
horse it. Yeah.
Like there's birthday cakes that people jump out of.
Then we jump out like surprise motherfuckers.
I think that's a good idea.
It's a lot of bread.
We're worth it.
No, I mean, there's a lot of bread that he's got to try and get in. It's a big container.
Okay.
But I'm okay with that. If you try what you want to try.
One last thing. If the queen has been hopefully held captive, is there any kind of prison cells in there that she might be contained in? Is there an area that we need to
Palace
go to?
does not have a prison. It's the palace for the people.
They may have built one, though, like they're building this wall.
Hmm.
Well, then I have not seen that from here.
Have you seen Celestron?
No.
You've never seen her? No one has ever seen her?
And have different people that claim they have different accounts of what she looks like.
This is a big bad for sure.
Because we don't even know what we're going in to look for.
Vensa had seen her and said that they changed colours
yes.
and...
Stairwell. There's a stairwell that no one goes up.
Thank you. Thank God for your note-taking.
How do we get to the baker?
Well, we just need to contact him. I'll meet you at the edge of the garden on the other side of the maze. Don't worry, you just walk past it. You can see over it. It's great for me, though. It's really hard to get through, but I just ignore the corners and just run through the bushes. But I'll meet you there with him.
Okay.
In 5 minutes.
Okay, and we'll be there in 5 minutes.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, try something else.
Okay.
Okay.
I struggled to get to this point.
Thank you, little guy.
He's already gone.
Okay.
Moves swiftly, and you make your way to the other side of them. Well, I'm speaking on your behalf, but do you make your way to where he's...
Yes, we're on our way there.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think how we're going to get it in amongst all the bread. I'm assuming he's got some kind of cart, right? And they're hard at work, so maybe he brings extra this day. He sees how hungry they must be because they're carton bodies. Really working up a sweat. They're building walls.
We're going to have to, when we meet him, discuss what the usual delivery method is.
Yeah, okay.
Figure out if there's a cart or if...
Yeah, do we hold on to the bottom of the cart? Or do we go in the bread?
Yeah, so many options.
In the bread?
Well, like under like
Oh, sorry.
under the bread.
Honestly, though,
Monster damper.
in our previous campaign, we had the giant wheel of cheese. So, like, there could be a giant loaf of bread. And we could just holler out the middle and...
A bread boat.
A bread boat?
Escalon arrives at the agreed meeting point alone, without your good friend Tannenbaum. And he looks around at first. You haven't exactly been hidden, have you?
Well, no.
Stood there waiting for it. All right, so stealthy attack. We'll be fine. Escalon approaches and just says, Tannenbaum sent me.
We need to get into the castle. Palace.
Hi, you Escalon?
I'm Escalon, yes. They have my wife. I need you to understand this. If you mess this up, she dies.
What's she doing in there?
She was captured so that I would continue doing what I do.
Okay, so when you say she's captured, does that mean they've built a prison of some sort? The castle shouldn't have a
just know
prison.
that she can't get out. Every now and then they let me see her.
And what happens when you see her? Like, where is she? What's she doing?
She's inside the main entrance. They bring her to the other side that I don't get to go through. But I know she's safe.
Okay.
What's she wearing and look like?
Well, she wears different clothes on different days. They're not monsters.
Okay, but what does she look like? What's some
They
distinguishing
actually are
features?
absolutely monsters.
Well, they are monsters, but the clothing side, they're actually quite nice about it. She seems well dressed.
She's a whole wardrobe.
She's got a wardrobe. She's got her own room, I believe, for shower.
We want to get in there, and if we know what she looks like, then she can be on our list of people to get out.
Yeah.
So if you could give us a description, hair color, height.
We made this mistake before.
Fun birthmarks.
I'll make this clear. Your job is to find and kill Celestron. If you mark some sort of signal when this is happening, the rest of us, whatever's left, will find our way in. This force, I'm sure, will collapse if Celestron is dead. They're mindless. They're not even bad people, you know. There's this one guy who works there, Chuck.
Oh, you're fucking kidding.
You've met Chuck?
Yeah.
Lovely guy. Bit pushy.
Chuck's great.
Okay, so you okay.
Escalon has, just in case you need to know, it is a cart that Escalon pulls himself, and that cart is closed over, which is handy, and has the smell of bread. But he lifts it up and you can see bread is only laid around the outside to create the illusion that there's more bread inside.
Yes.
Awesome.
Does the whole cart go through, like get delivered, or do you like unload and then take the cart back?
I can get us to the gate. I can get you that close. After that, I don't know what the new security is. It's all different since the other day.
Do we need some kind of disguise? Like, if we get in there, are we going to look really out of place?
Well, if you're still using your tree, you will.
Rue
It's like
drops her
Macbeth.
branch. See, I again misunderstood. I thought that he had the handprint to get us through, but that was obviously...
No, it'll get you to that first part.
Yeah.
And then they'll just take the cart.
He doesn't know what happens after that.
Okay. And
But he doesn't go back with the cart, so the cart obviously...
He doesn't go in. Whoever goes in doesn't come out.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we can...
We just stay in the cart.
Get in the cart, have him deliver us. I can I mean, he's got the illusion of bread around, but I've also got minor illusion if I need to put any other kind of
Oh,
bread
I didn't
in
want
front
to
of
make
us.
that sound like it was magical. It was just he's creating that with bread. So you will almost certainly need more illusioning.
Yes, I will
Yeah.
minor illusion a wall of bread in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get my tree branch.
Thanks. Thank you so much, Rue.
Thanks, Eve.
You're amazing. Unless I don't want to split the party. So I'm not going to. So don't worry about it.
I don't know. I
Is
thought
the
that sounded like
cart-
however or a but was coming.
Is that cart big enough for all three of us to get in? Or
well, we're so little. Like
You are a little group. You're the biggest one.
You're the biggest. Yeah.
Should I hold under the cart?
Sure.
I think if the cart is big enough for you to be underneath it in your 5 foot whatever height and not be seen, it's big enough for us to all fit inside.
Okay, cool. I'm just thinking also easy escape.
Okay. So you can abandon us.
Actually, that is a good point.
No, well, if something happens,
She can defend.
You could be trapped, whereas I could just be like,
And
drop.
it's the element of surprise. It's like a
Yeah.
distraction.
We've got eyes on the outside.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to hang on to the bottom. The other two are going inside the cart. An illusion of bread is placed upon you, correct?
Correct.
And Escalon starts dragging this up to the main entrance. Unfortunately, most of you can't see anything from your positions inside the cart, but I will give a little bit of information to Rue from underneath. As you get closer to this palace, you can see that it's in, from your position, you can see that it's kind of in a state of disarray. And the cart pulls up to a beautiful double door of wood, woven while still living into shapes and features that eventually become the door. And the reason you can see that is that door is lying on the side. It's been knocked down and pushed aside and replaced by something else.
Oh.
There is now sort of you hear like a scraping sound. It's a metal sliding cavity door. It is open and the line of people are heading towards that door reasonably slowly. You can see their feet. But they seem to all be stopping at what looks like a table on their way. There also seems to be a large number of guards' feet that you can see from your position, lots of armoured legs. Extreme amount. Unfortunately, you cannot see any more than that. Probably you would count at least 20 guards where you are.
Yeah, that sounds intimidating.
You can only see legs again. You see halfling legs. There's just one person sitting at the table doing paperwork. They're talking as you get closer and closer as the line slowly moves up. They seem to have this attitude of being bemused and apathetic at exactly the same time, like a teenager being told they need to be useful. And so you hear the guard speak.
Hi, I'm Davis from Madison, Wisconsin, and I play Adam Magellan, Master Bureaucrat, serial number DFHNHT351.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth from Massachusetts, and I play the Servant Girl.
Name.
Adam?
Your name.
Oh, sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Abbott Nervous.
No, that's not what I meant.
Are you saying you lied about your name?
No.
Because the penalty for lying on documentation is quite severe.
Yes, but...
It's death, actually.
What?
For first offenders.
First offenders?
Seems to work. Never had anyone do it twice. Anyway, is it Abbott Nervous or not?
Abbott Nervous, reporting for duty, sir.
Great. Down the corridor, take the blue door. Next. Name.
You Escalon pull up, and Escalon goes through the process, has his name written down as part of the new protocol, just collecting information for the sake of it, and is guided into another room. But unfortunately, this extra room, like you can wheel this big cart right into this front of this palace. Unfortunately, it's just more security. And you guys can't see that from inside, but Escalon is surprised by this. And Rue, you see, it seems like everyone's being pushed towards something. You can see the bottom half of something, like a giant mirror. They're going through it like a portal. And you can hear what they're asking is for everyone to put their magic items into a little container next to the portal before they step through. Escalon taps the side of the carriage. You can get out now. Quick. They're not looking.
So we're out. Stealthily. I'm going to roll stealth.
Oh, you slide into... Okay, yes, give me that.
I agree. I'm also going to stealthily exit the cart.
All right, hit me with 2 stealth checks, please.
Are you going to do stealth?
Oh, absolutely. I'm
14 plus 2.
So Thistle, you slide out from your own illusion.
Oh, yes.
And perhaps you even make your own illusion work. It spills out some bread and you roll with it behind a table. But you can see the room reasonably clearly from where you are is not going to be able to keep you hidden for long because there are so many people in here. There are eyes everywhere.
Okay.
The thing is, they're not really looking that hard. They're just standing there looking like they're looking.
Okay.
Like security guards often do. They're there to react rather than to notice things sometimes.
So I'm just be unnoticeable.
Rue, what did you roll?
19 plus 7.
Yes, stealthy as hell. She's invisible.
You roll to the side. You drop down first, hit the ground, roll to the side, and you are underneath a table that has a tablecloth protecting you. You can't see anything from under there, but you are completely hidden.
Oh, that's cool.
Biddy.
Didn't do so well. Biddy.
Biddy, you fucking idiot.
I'm so
fuck this up for us, Biddy. Dumb bitch.
My hips
I'm a teenager, I'm sorry.
My hips just don't work like they used to. I rolled an 8 plus 2, which is 10. For those of you doing the math at home.
Okay. Impressed by the other two's stealth, you jump from the back of the cart and land reasonably heavily, stomping around, making a bit of noise. Not so much that anyone really pays any more attention to you, but everyone knows you're here. They assumed you were supposed to be, though.
Yeah, okay.
What you can see now is it is a very large portal, and it is the only way to step beyond the guards. Anyway, you can see past the portal, and you can see once people go through it, nothing happens to them. They come out the other side. It's just some sort of detection unit.
Yeah, it's like a screening for magic.
And people are being
Airport security.
asked, it is a bit like that, people are being asked to put magic items into little containers.
But what if we are magic ourselves?
It may well detect that.
Would it wipe the magic out of you?
I think you'd just be
You'd have to do some checking on that.
detained and taken away, I'd imagine.
That's also possible.
On the outskirts of Uefazia, a family of halflings moved closer to the last known location of their missing mother. They had skirted the mountain range known as the Rumbles by boat, a path almost as dangerous, as the sea along the coast was not forgiving at this time of year. The docks, though, a shanty town of fishing huts and tourist traps, seemed more approachable upon arrival. They were not, though. With the slow decline of the city at the hands of its newest owners, less reputable operators had moved in and established control. The strong stench of fish filled the nearest markets, but there were other smells that whispered promises of heartier delights further along. The fingers of freshly baked bread colluded with the aroma of slow-cooked meats floating in cauldrons along the street. For hungry halflings lashed by the salt of the sea, it was too much to overlook. They didn't feel the eyes of shadowy onlookers who moved between alleys and weaved through leaning containers of mostly fresh produce. "Who bought the coin?" said one of the halflings. And many heads turned to hear the answer.
Icy Hot Pro with 2 max strength pain relievers. Targets multiple pain receptors. Ice works fast, heat makes it last.
Hello, Nigel here. I couldn't help noticing that you're still awake. Now, I'm an owl, I'm supposed to be up at night, but you need your sleep. So if it's your allergy symptoms that are keeping you up, here's a word to the wise. Try Zysol. You see, Zysol works fast to relieve sneezing, runny nose, itchy watery eyes, and itchy nose and throat. And it keeps going strong for 24 hours, so you can get your sleep and wake up refreshed and ready for a productive day ahead. Be wise, all. Take Zysol at night. Use as directed. Starts working in 45 minutes.
Adobe Acrobat Studio, so brand new. Show me all the things PDFs can do. Do your work with ease and speed. PDF Spaces is all you need. Do hours of research in an instant with key insights from an AI assistant. Pick a template with a click. Now your prezzo looks super slick. Close that deal? Yeah, you won. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat. It's time to do your best work with the all-new Adobe Acrobat Studio.
But what you can see on the other side is clearly the stairwells and hallways and everything else you needed to get by in order to find your way in.
Well, then we should obviously test first.
By pushing someone else through No, there's a line of people you could watch and see what happens to them, yeah.
Yeah.
I also really want the magical items in the baskets next to them.
For the poor people, Rue?
The poor people?
For the poor people, Robin Hood?
Is it for the poor people?
Is it for the poor people?
To return back to the people.
For the people,
To
right?
give back to the people. Help us because we're not like strong.
Are you finding a way to talk it out of being for the poor people?
I'm not going to steal them. I'm just going to use them, and then when
not
we
give them to
release,
the other people. Okay.
when we release or give the city back to them, we can give that back their items.
Or you throw one through the portal.
And see what happens.
Yeah.
Right. Technically, you're under the table and can't see any of this.
That's
But
true.
you are under the table where they are placing the items.
Oh.
Biddy,
you
Biddy, you
Can I
are
educate her,
next to
please?
that, and one of the guards is tapping you to go and empty out pockets and so forth. Items over here, please. All magic.
Just magical items, not like these potatoes or like.
He's already ignoring you.
Excellent.
This
done
actually
as much
causes
as
me
he can.
such panic because this is
He starts tapping you. Belts as well. I always forget to take a belt off when I go through. Belts, shoes, anything magical. Do you have magic teeth? Then you pop those magic teeth in here. Earrings, nose ring. Don't care. Just put it in the.
legitimately taking me back to airport security to go to that. Anyway, I don't have anything magical, I don't think.
I think we need to test the portal by throwing something magical through just to see what happens to it if it does go through, because I have my amulet around my neck that doesn't come off, and that I would assume is magic. My butterflies are magic. I'm covered in magic. So I think we just need
what happens? Imagine
to
you
see
get evaporated.
Exactly what happens.
Okay. Question. In the event that something bad happens and you're unable to go through the portal at all, full stop, have we noticed any gaps like that you could sneak through if we cause a distraction?
Yeah, definitely. Surely this is just.
You are under a table.
Surely though,
I'll just be quiet.
From my stealthy vantage point, like an airport, you could just walk around it if no one.
If it wasn't surrounded by guards, yes.
So is it like I guess I was imagining like a doorway that was fully covered with the portal, but if it's just like a arch mirror portal looking thing, we might be able to cause enough of a distraction to get around it. So if we threw something through the portal, like one of those items, and it caused some kind of big hoo-ha.
That is the sound the alarm will make.
Yes, I can just get around it.
Hoo-ha, hoo-ha,
That's hilarious.
I also really want to take my arrows in too.
Yeah, we actually want to get around the
What you're
portal.
saying to me is you want to not leave any magic items on this side of the portal.
Well, they're going to help us. I feel like I'm particularly weak. And if we're taking on something that we don't really know what we're attacking,
Right.
we really need everything we can do to.
I agree. I want to take all the magical items. I want to take one that's seemingly whatever, throw it through the thing, and then cause a distraction, get around. Oh shit, how does our communication work? I'm going to communicate over to Biddy because she's near the table, isn't she?
Yes.
All right. Biddy, I have so much magic on me that I can't take off my butterflies. I don't know what will happen to them after I saw them disintegrate the first time. I don't know if I could walk through and have something happen. But there's the magical items bucket that they're taking. Is there anything there you could get your hands on? Maybe throw it through the portal so we can check, cause a distraction and get around?
I can't respond to you, by the way, so.
I know, I wish I could hear something.
You can respond. You can
Not
let her know that you've heard.
Yeah, sorry, that was, so I'm nodding like a daft old biddy. Like I'm just kind of nodding as I'm like walking slowly like at the table because they told me to put things off. And I'm hoping that you understand the nod is
Yes.
that.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm going to attempt, considering my last stealth roll, this is going to be great. Actually, this would be sleight of hand. I'm going to attempt to put down a potato and pick up a small item.
Should be possible. Depends on the roll. Let's see how you go.
Yeah, that's the issue.
I'm going to be kind enough because of the potato. I'm going to give you advantage because I think the potato could be used to cover the fact that you're trying to scoop something else up like a small ring. And this is all you'll find in there is very small magic items because these people don't have much left. They've already had most magic taken from them.
Yep. I got a 1, which means I get to re-roll. I'm really excited about ones now. My highest roll there is 14 plus 2.
You have a small magical, potentially magical, you assume it is because the person has put it in there, ring, as I said. Just a little simple looking ring that the person has put in there to abide by the rules of the new palace owners. The guard taps you. Come on.
Yeah, moving forward. Now, dearie, we need to be patient.
Now it's a shove.
Yeah, I know.
Because as you know, security guards love being told that they're
I'm
wrong.
trying to role play.
And he's role playing right back. And he's actual playing.
Okay. How many people are in front of me in the line?
2.
2. So I'm going to try and time it because I don't want to throw anyone else under the bus. And I assume if it goes through with someone, they will get in trouble for it. I don't want it to go through with me. So I want to time it in between the so you got 2 in front. So when the person in front goes through, after they've gone through, but before the next person goes through, I'm going to attempt to throw this ring through as low as possible so it goes through the scanner, cause a hubbub, but it's no one's in there at that point.
So you wanted to cause a hubbub?
I want it to cause a hubbub.
Okay.
Also just like testing what it does.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm checking. Is it causing a hubbub or are we testing whether it does anything?
I'm testing if it does something, but I don't want to test if it does something.
Doesn't change what'll happen.
Yeah, I don't want it to cause issue for someone that's in there. I want them to almost think like something's wrong with it.
Okay. But you're going to wait for one person to go through first?
Yes.
Okay. First person goes through and nothing happens to them at all.
Yep.
It does make a noise though when they go through. It's definitely searching for something.
Yep.
But they've clearly given up what they have. And there's a small window for you now to throw your small window for you to throw through while they're doing this.
Yep.
So give me a dexterity check and see how you go.
Oh, that's dextery, is it? Dextery. Yeah. 10 plus 2.
It's a success.
It is not. You throw.
But we're just rolling a ring. I mean, how hard could that be?
You throw the
If
ring.
it was athletics, it'd be plus 4.
Well, then next time give me a good reason why it was like a shot put or something like that. But it wasn't. It was a throw, and he hits the inner rim of the portal and drops to the ground right in front of the portal. Hasn't gone through.
Okay, but I see a possible redemption here.
Quite possibly.
Okay. We're shuffling forward. Yeah.
The next person steps through and the alarms go off.
Ooh.
Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. If anything, it's quite calming. No, they're not. It's an alarm that lets you know bad things are happening.
Okay.
And the guards swiftly grab that person and throw them to the ground and start beating straight away. It's violent.
Beating? Holy. Is that because they kicked the ring through the thing accidentally, or because they actually are?
No, it didn't make it through. This is not on me.
But you're right. They could have kicked it through, but no, the ring is still sitting there.
I'm going to get out from under the table and pull my arrow out and shoot the guard. And I'm going to say,
there are 20 guards.
I'm going to say, girls, run, and you guys go through.
I'm running.
I can only make this clear that they will kill you.
Really?
You're weak as shit.
I know we are. Okay.
Thank you for telling her not to do that.
Yeah, I said 20 guards inside, 20 guards outside, 3 of you. It's not.
But can you use this as a distraction?
This is the distraction we needed, though.
It is a distraction.
So we need to scooch around that.
I just have this picture of a lot of you like dragging your butts along the ground like a dog.
Scooch over.
Quick, scooch inside.
I think we should. You know what? Fuck it. I'm too magic. I'm going to go transparent and go. You two are on your own.
Go transparent.
I don't have any magic. I was just
When
going
did
to
you
go
get
through
that
the
skill?
scanner.
Transparency.
That sounds awesome.
You temporarily become invisible to stop yourself from being discovered by the triggering creature, which I guess is fucking everyone.
Yeah. Blink, she's gone. And
That's
Rue,
cool.
you see her feet from underneath the table vanish because she was hiding next to the table next to you. And Biddy, you were kind of looking in a direction a second ago, but you turned to throw the ring, so you don't know she's gone.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, I'm not going through that portal. If that's a distraction, we need to leg it.
I'm going through the portal. I have no magic.
Oh, don't you?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to find a little hidey hole to sneak through while there's a distraction going on.
Give me another stealth roll.
Because I refuse to do another stealth roll. I'm just going to go through.
He drops all the tote bags and pots of pants.
Look out, Indy's doing math. I can see it.
15.
Tell me how you try to walk past these guards or slide past these guards.
Confidently.
Stealthily, but with confidence.
Carrying a clipboard. No one questions anyone with a clipboard.
No one questions
Not
a
once.
clipboard, but there are no clipboards here. I'm not going to give you a tool that powerful.
If that becomes a magic item.
The magic clipboard.
Yeah, and you can walk into any place unquestioned. Then a magic hard hat and a magic high vis.
Yep, that'll work every time.
What's around me?
People.
Lots of people, that's it?
Tables, portal, tables with magical items.
Is there anything else that needs carrying through that
There
look...
are tubs full of magical items. But
Do you recognize any of the magic items? Like, are any of them?
They're all
invisibility
small.
cloaks.
do you still have your twig?
They'll never see me now.
You know what would be the evolution of that? She does that like thing where they take the tablecloth off without impacting any of the things on it and then drapes it over herself like she is a table.
Quite possibly. You still have your disguise self skill.
I do. Should I just do that?
Yeah, I would. I mean,
you make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends.
Yes, you could just look like
a guard.
One of the guards, yeah.
All right, yeah. I'm going to look like one of the guards and then confidently walk past the portal.
As they're beating somebody.
Yeah, I'd really...
Just say good job as you walk past.
I know, I was like,
Sorry.
It might look obvious you don't join in.
It's a disguise. I really want to stop this, but I know that I'm not powerful enough and...
Don't worry, the person being beaten is unconscious.
Oh,
you're not joining
Didn't
in on
help,
this.
but I didn't.
No.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I know if I go in here and I stop Celestron, then this will all stop. We hope. Okay? So we've just got to do this quickly. So I'm going to sneak past. Biddy's already on the way.
Biddy wants to just walk through the portal, if I'm not wrong.
Biddy doesn't have any magic as far as Biddy remembers.
Biddy just
But I
steps
do.
around
Biddy
the
steps
person.
through. Yeah, I remembered.
Yeah, you remembering just reminded me.
What? What do you have?
I am carrying all of our magical books.
Oh, shit.
Not just that.
Oh, well, that's all I remembered.
You're also carrying the walking stick.
Ah!
In fact, that's what they notice when you come through. You're standing there holding your walking stick that has Alan's name engraved upon it. And it's half of a normal sized staff.
I have the card sitting right in front of me. It says possibly magic. Maybe it's not.
Well, you're about to find out, aren't you?
Ooh, yep.
Because the alarm doesn't stop. One of the guards turns around and gets ready to strike you. What do you do?
Dearie, you wouldn't hit an old lady, would you? And I kind of like lightly thwack him on the ankle with my walking stick.
Love the word thwack. Well done.
It's the thwacking that helps.
And I'm like, your mother would be ashamed of you. And I wag my finger as I kind of hobble on by.
You can see in his face the sadness as he reminded of his mum and how he is probably letting her down on a daily basis, but he needs this job. And then he looks over behind you and sees a little ring on the floor. He's, guys, it's just this stupid ring.
Well done. Very well done, Corey. Excellent.
But as it is still going off, I think you need...
she's adding to the situation.
Do you need to dart through?
She's through.
She's already
I'm through.
I'm through.
I normally love when Indy starts though, because she sometimes goes, and then. You go, no, Indy, don't do it.
You're through. Oh, that's good.
And then we land the flying worm. Indeed, it's not flying.
They drag away the other person who's been beaten, and you see them head off to the left. But you're pretty much accepted now that you're on this side of the portal.
Yeah, we're being screened.
One of you is invisible, so that makes it very easy to be accepted. The other one is an old lady that they're now scared of, because old ladies can make you feel very inadequate at times, or like you've let people down. And they're like, don't talk to her, she'll make you feel bad about yourself.
In all my years on this earth, I've never seen a bigger disappointment than you.
You look like your lips are permanently forming the words, in all my years.
Oh my.
Back in my day, people respected their elders.
Rue, on the other hand, is dressed like a guard.
That's a good thing. Oh, fuck, no, it's not.
It might be.
It might be.
We'll see how it pans out.
Well, I'm thinking... Here we go.
I'm thinking I might just change out of my guard clothes in front of everybody.
Well, right now we've got to go find the stairs that will go to the top.
Staircase, yes.
And I'm going to say that there's like probably a guard down there manning the stairs. And I'm going to say it's your rest time.
There's no one there.
Really? No one's here?
There's
no guards?
No guards on the
they're
bottom
all
of the stairs.
manning outside.
We're getting some recon at this point, but I am invisible, so I've got free...
You can take as much time as you want.
I can just really do what I
in.
want. So I'm going to roll investigation. I'm going to go down the nearest hallway first. Oh, I'm going to roll perception.
Yep. Hit me with that.
8.
I'm also going to roll perception. 12.
Okay.
I want to join. Hold on.
Yeah, we all have eyes.
Yeah.
20.
Oh, yes.
What a crit.
Yeah.
4 hallways and a stairwell going up. What you do notice is that the guards do not go anywhere near those stairs. Nobody goes near those stairs. It's almost like there's a zone around them that they would prefer to avoid. But they actively use all other 4 hallways for different things. They're dragging one of the people down one of the hallways, for example. It's a busy area. There are people who are working here. There are servants who are coming out, and they look like they're very fearful of the guards, but they're also doing their job. People carrying food around in different directions. Nobody goes up those stairs. It stands out to you that nobody goes up those stairs because the other hallways are so active.
Which really, to me, just emphasizes that Chuck had the right intel.
On a stone and gravel path leading south from a prison that few believed existed, a man called Charlie began to question the events that had led him here. His decision to join the questionable group of robed mercenaries was not made easily. And in retrospect, it was not made wisely. He gave himself reasons. His children needed clothes, his home needed repairs, his wife, his ex-wife, might respect him again. But the reason that won out was the saddest. He simply believed that no one, no matter how much power they had, could ever choose to do something horrible with it. If they took magic from others, it was only so they could do more, for everyone. If they stockpiled food and resources, it was only because they needed such things to make everything better, for everyone. If they treated others poorly, it was only because he couldn't finish that one. It wasn't Charlie's way of thinking, but it had become his actions. So now, as his feet kicked pebbles loose on a dusty path, Charlie realized he had lost much more than his job, his wife, his family. He had lost what it meant to be good. The stone and gravel track met the horizon and would do so for some time to come. Long enough for Charlie to start his search.
Breathe deep. Imagine your legs more limber in Duluth Trading Double Flex Denim. Envision euphorically squatting for that can of suds, bending for your toolbox in a state of bliss, lunging for your laser level on a whole new level. Relax and allow the flex to fill you with ability. Find your inner flex in Double Flex Denim only at Duluth Trading.
Sweat moves you forward. Degree Antiperspirant is here to make sure it never holds you back. Clocking in, sweat. Lunch meeting, sweat. Biking home, sweat. Degree Advanced is for the hustlers who put in the sweat. The world's #1 antiperspirant with up to 72-hour sweat and odor protection. Degree, here for sweat. Try it today.
Anyone can follow. It takes something special to be an original, which is why the 2025 Lincoln Navigator SUV arrives with new ways of surrounding you in luxury, including the ultra-wide 48-inch panoramic display and the multi-sensory Lincoln Rejuvenate experience. A true original never stops evolving. So meet the 2025 Navigator, the original that's all new and better than ever. Learn more at Lincoln.com. Lincoln and Navigator are trademarks of Ford or its affiliates.
Also, is it going to be a big alarm when you and I walk up there and everyone can see us? Should Thistle scout?
Oh, invisibly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm invisible, like, until I attack. Until I attack, or we'll do this right. We'll do this properly. Until I attack or
we'll do this
cast
right.
a spell.
Okay.
This season we're doing by the rules, okay?
We'll do something right. Yeah.
All right. So as long as I can still use all my skills, but I cannot cast a spell. If I cast a spell, invisibility drops.
But you could just go and like scout out what's going on up there and then return back and then we can make a plan.
But I'm going to roll Arcana first on those stairs.
Ooh.
Cool.
I'm looking for
magic stairs.
Yeah, like, well, are they even real? Like, are they just some kind of...
We have faced a lot of, like, illusionary things.
Yeah. So I'm rolling
Very
Arcana on the
mysterious
stairs.
things, yes. Give me a roll.
12 plus 3, 15.
There's nothing special about the stairs, but there is magic everywhere. So it's actually weird, if anything, that the stairs aren't magic. Because you can feel magic, certainly at the top of these stairs. The place is throbbing with the stuff.
Not a good enough reason.
Sorry, the place is
that was good.
pulsing
yeah,
in
okay.
and out with that sort of stuff. That was on purpose.
I can see that by the gleeful look in your face.
I enjoyed that one.
Throbbing.
Throbbing was fine. It's when you pushed me, I didn't have any more words.
So the strange thing is that this staircase is actually unremarkable.
Seems to be, yeah.
Until it gets to the
there
top.
There are other things that are unremarkable, but the point is there's so much magic that things are standing out when they're not magical. You're like, well, this is nothing.
Okay.
Hallways feel like they've got magic coming away from them, but there's definitely more coming from the stairs. It feels like it's illusory type of magic, but it doesn't feel like it normally does. You know what that sort of magic normally feels like. This has a different aura to it.
All right. Well, I think I need to investigate the hallways. Now, the girls, I can still talk to the girls.
To me?
No, I can speak with my mouth.
Oh, you can speak with your mouth.
Yes. And I'm just going to whisper to them because I didn't tell them my plan. I just fucking turned invisible and ran for it.
Yep. They don't even know you're there, so
They
this should
don't
be
even know
quite
I'm
a
there,
surprise.
so I'm going to be like, don't react.
Rue reacts.
Rue, for fuck's sake,
I'm
don't
not
react.
reacting. I'm not reacting. I'm not reacting. I'm not reacting.
It's me.
That's Rue not reacting. It's just saying not reacting, not reacting, not reacting.
It's me, Thistle. I am invisible right now. I'm going to go get some recon for us, okay? Just letting you know. I will seek you out when I have some information. And then I'm going to go say to Biddy, Biddy, don't react. She doesn't because Biddy knows what's up.
Old school.
She's so fucking old school. She's been trained for this her whole life. She knows that if an invisible voice says don't react, you don't fucking react.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to say, look, I've just let Rue know I'm invisible. I'm here. I'm safe. Don't worry about me. I'm going to go get some recon. Weird thing about the stairs though, they're odd. There's a vibe about it.
They're absolutely not odd. They are
That's
not
what's
odd.
odd.
the path is, but everything, there's things you're standing on right now. The pathway you're standing on, also not magical. Like it's just there is a large amount of magic, so much so that you can see where the magic isn't.
Yes, and that's what's odd. There is no magic on these stairs. Or the floor, the stairs, not magic, nothing. Which is odd because apparently like one of the most powerful creatures are up there. You would think there'd be some kind of guard, but there's nothing. Some kind of guard, some kind of magic fields.
You did just come through a lot of security. I mean,
Even still, is that where we draw the line?
they may well. It's only a couple of extra meters to the stairs. They're like, if you can get to those extra stairs, is it really the next person in line who's a problem? The one more guard.
But there's halls, and I think we need to investigate and see what we can listen in on. So I'm going to do that.
Look, the halls, as you're walking up and down them, and if you go up each one, they are just the operations center of this palace. There are people who in some sections are just caterers. That's just doing their job. There's nothing specific about any of the halls on the ground level. There are people who are now living there. There's an armory, for example, where there's people who are in charge of everybody's weapons and armor at the end of the day. Nothing stands out as being different or magical at a higher level.
Have you gone up the stairs yet?
No, I was scouting the halls first. I wanted to see if there was any information I could maybe overhear.
Yeah.
Can I just
I would
pause
say that,
and listen for a minute?
Yeah, sure. People are apprehensive, and even you can tell they're avoiding discussing anything specific. And it's intentional. They're not talking about.
It's like there's an elephant in the room and no one wants to talk about it.
Very much so.
Yeah.
You never hear one person say Celestron's name either.
This is weird.
But you can tell they're alluding to someone. Don't. Okay, just good. Don't.
All right, I'll go suss the stairs out then. I'm going upstairs.
You walk up the stairs and see a long hallway with 4 doors on either side of that, and the hallway sort of ends. You ever been in one of those places like a hotel room, a hotel or something, staying in a hotel, and the hallway just stops?
Yeah, it's weird, but yeah.
It's weird. It does that. But in front of that is a chair, a red velvet chair, and a little side table and some plants, tulips.
But there's 4 doors.
But there's 4 doors.
There's 4 doors.
I'd like to do a backflip. I don't know.
You do a backflip. Very nice.
I'm not good.
Silent backflip.
Oh, yeah, you can't hear me.
Well, you can tell, because you're so silent, perhaps you can tell there are actual noises coming from behind those doors. Muffled noises.
I'm going to put my ear against the door.
Which one? There are 4 doors.
My left ear.
That's exactly what I thought he was asking. I was like, like my right. I think, can I roll perception to see which door I'm hearing the muffle from?
There's a lot of noise that is muffled, you could say, but there are 4 doors and at least a couple of them are noisy.
All right, let's start with door number 1 then.
Right, left side?
Left side.
Okay. You put your ear to the door and you can hear. An array of birds or something like that, and that's all. Sounds wonderful.
Listen to the other doors.
I will. I'm going to listen to the door on the right now.
Yes, you put your ear to the other side and you hear a muffled noise. Sounds fine.
That sounds good. That's not as nice as the first door.
It's good. It's good.
Okay. Horrifying.
Meanwhile, Biddy and Rude down the stairs, you're just standing there, and it's now been 10, 20 seconds. A bit longer because you went down the other hallways as well, and the guards are starting to notice that you don't actually have anything to do here.
I recognise that Rue's in guard.
You would probably recognise, you know what, give me a roll, and we'll check your perception out on this one. I'll give you advantage. There's almost no way you could look at Rue, but when you last saw Rue, Rue was not in guard's clothes. So you're pretty much hoping that her amazing hair is visible, maybe, or her eyes or something.
Just like one lock of hair flows out.
13 plus 2, 15.
Ooh, there is enough information there for you to go, oh, maybe next time tell me you're changing disguises. Give me a heads up. But a bit of hair pops out and it can only be Rue.
Yeah. All right. So in order to stall but still look as nonchalant as possible, Biddy is like leaning against the guard and is leaning down, like putting weight into the guard as if like she's struggling, and is leaning down to like rub her ankle, like she's old and her joints hurt.
Okay, Rue, what are you doing in reply?
I would love to obviously help her, but I feel like these guards aren't very nice or
Right.
kind of helpful. So I'm just going to wander over her and just say, what are you doing? You need to get out of the way.
If there's just somewhere that I could just sit for a second, lad, my ankles, they're not what they used to be.
I'm going to scoff and then try and usher her away. Like it's a pain in my ass, but
yeah, that's actually good. Like, oh, come on then.
Yeah.
All right, both
I don't
give me-
I'm hesitant to help, but
I'll give you a choice between performance and deception to roll.
Ooh. Performance.
Performance, song and dance. I want to see some overacting.
I'm looking at my pluses.
How we go there?
deception 19 plus 2, 21.
You come across like an arsehole.
Right.
Everyone's like, yep. Which in this situation, good.
Yeah, that's what we want.
So my options are deception or performance, which both have a +0. So come on, Biddy, acting like an old lady, you can do this.
Acting like someone who is you.
13.
I mean, she is old.
I know. I think
don't
in
think
this
it's that hard of a
situation,
task.
this probably wasn't a big one. This is
Not
a
much
low-level
of a
challenge.
performance.
No, it wasn't asking a lot.
And yet, one of the guards had noticed something. He was already annoyed. His friend had not turned up for his shift, and so he would have to do both. Hours working in joyless surrounds stripped him of the humanity best reserved for dealing with others, and so he searched for a new purpose that might cover what would have truly served him best. He needed community, invention, curiosity, perhaps even sweet silence. But instead he saw weakness, a chance to feel power. The old lady looked somewhat familiar too, but he couldn't quite make her out. Where had he seen her just a few days ago? He stayed back. Best to wait and see rather than charge forward and draw attention without reward. But something wasn't right here.
Back to Thistle. There are 2 more doors.
And I'll be listening to so I just went to left to right.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go up to the second door on the right.
Okay.
So I envisioned the 4 doors.
2 on each side, yeah.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
good. All right, so I'm the second one on the right side.
Okay, when you put your ear up to it, you hear nothing.
Strange.
Did you run out of sounds?
No. Yes, Indy. The internet ran out of sounds.
Yeah, I thought so.
Last week they ran out of porn. On the same list of things that'll never happen.
Oh, that's so funny.
Other door?
Other door.
God, I hope it's not porn sounds. Here's what you hear.
Discordant instruments.
I would call it that.
I never get to use the word discordant.
It is a lovely word.
Yeah.
That is indeed discordant.
I'm going to go report back.
Sure, what are you going to tell them?
I'm going back And I'm going to say,
when you get back, Rue's just pushing Biddy over, just owning this role. So
Mate, I'm in disguise.
Honestly, I'm surprised she didn't kick the person that was on the ground on her way through.
Rue is nicer. Possibly. We're not sure yet. Jury is out.
I'm going to report back to my team and say, okay, weird things happening with those doors up there. There's 4 doors for starters.
You hear a voice in the air.
Mm-hmm.
At least you know who it is.
That's good. We know who it is. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you meant separate to this. I was like,
No,
ooh.
the other guards are now watching 2 people stand there who are clearly turning their head to someone, but there's nothing there.
Why do you assume we turned our head?
You don't turn towards noises?
No. We know she's...
No, because remember the first time I said
we know
don't
we're
react?
waiting. Yeah. We know that we're waiting for her too.
Yeah.
So if we hear a voice in the air...
And I made a big hoo-ha about the don't react thing.
Okay. You're not reacting.
Thank you.
We are professionals.
We are very good. And I'm going to say, okay, we have 4 doors up there.
Yep.
2 on the left, 2 on the right. And our first left, when we listen in, birds galore. You go across from that door, sounds like some kind of ghoulish monster dog is eating those birds.
Ghoulish monster dog. Okay.
Ghoulish monster dog.
I had tiger cross dinosaur.
Yes, something like that. Yeah, all of those things would be fair assumptions.
Also probably correct.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's answer so far probably correct.
You go up to the last 2 doors, door on the left, really out of rhythm orchestra, like violins, like string quartet, but all out of whack. And then in the last door, across from that, nothing, niente, nada.
Is that the door?
Silence.
Or is that too obvious?
I didn't love it, but I probably wouldn't go into any of the other rooms.
No. All right. No one's going up these stairs. Hear me out.
You have to say something after you say that sentence.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking that if I start talking out loud to the air, it might be a bit obvious.
You can say it to Biddy and they won't think that you're not.
Yeah, you
True.
can telepathically talk to me.
That just won't help. Thistle.
Yeah. I might just mumble it. And I know that this will be close because she's in range.
Right.
Well, do we think she is in one of the doors? Would it be the door with no sound? And yes, there's no one going up there. But what if I still pretend to have the shits with you? Biddle. Biddy. And then take you up the stairs?
Like drag me.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Because I just don't really know how else we're going to get up there.
You would remember that when the last person got beat up, they did not drag them up the stairs.
I feel like that's the last place you'd take a prisoner. It's like Lestron wants things dealt with away from them.
Could I grab a prop, like a platter, to look like I'm delivering something and head on up there like the little servant delivering something?
Loud and clear.
Flowers. Are there flowers? And I could take a vase up.
Yeah, there are tables around the different parts of the room that have like little pots in them with little plants.
Yep, I would like to take one of the potted plants.
You can walk upstairs with a potted plant and hope that nobody...
Hope that I can change out the decor, and that's my job.
She's actually the palace interior designer and she does not like where that is.
Should you go first, Thistle? Then you go, and then I chase up after you saying, hey, you can't go up there.
Yeah, that'll definitely not draw any attention to it.
Trying not to draw attention.
It's like you 3 have never snuck into a building before.
I know, but I'm trying to be like, I could just say, I've got this.
Try being invisible like me.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Ooh, you hear that voice and it goes in far deeper than you would think.
And then we open one of the doors and run through and then kind of disappear.
That's up to you. I'll let you try.
Or we just fucking leg it.
We'd be quick.
Yeah. Everyone just run up there.
Okay, sure.
We need to know which door we go in.
We just need to get around the corner and then no one can see us up there. We just need to get up the stairs.
All right, let's pick a door and then just run.
The silent door would be your best bet.
Silent door?
Or it would be your worst bet. That's the thing. It's either your best or your worst.
So have we succeeded in getting up the stairs?
It's either the best or the worst.
We will be when we're running.
Oh, so we're just going to dash?
Yeah, I think so. It's dash.
Actually, I'll cause a distraction.
You're invisible.
While you guys go up the stairs.
Oh, great. Yes.
Sold.
All right.
What's your distraction?
Okay, so you know when cats see shit on tables and then they look you dead in the fucking eyeballs and then they just knock it off. You go, don't do that. And it goes, what, this? And it just has not, and it just the whole time. That's the energy I'm giving. And I'm just throwing things.
All the plants that are on the tables that I invented a second ago?
Exactly.
Okay.
Gone.
Tulips.
Everything. Gone. Crash. Gone. But they can't see me. They don't know what's up. So that's going to be very confusing for them. And I'm going to do it quickly too. So it's kind of coming from all angles. So it's causing distraction everywhere.
A number of things go flying off tables. As I said before, there were mostly plants, little pot plants that were there, and things get flung around the room. The first couple don't really bother them too much. They just hear the noise and turn around. But once they start realizing that there's nobody near them when they're flying off, that's disturbing to these people.
Considering there's not meant to be any magic here.
Considering, well, they know there's a lot of magic here. Worse still, they don't know.
But they're meant to know what that magic is.
Yeah,
they
this
know
is
what
magic that seems
screams magic.
Untoward. It's doing whatever it pleases, and you can see them getting nervous. There is a window of time for you to get up those stairs, ladies.
Dash. Let's dash.
Thistle, eventually I assume you follow them.
Yeah.
At the top of the stairs, no one follows you.
Excellent.
And we're around the corner, right? Like we turned into a hallway after the stairs?
They can't see you from down there, no. No one can see up that stairwell.
Okay.
And we know that she said it was the second door on the right that we're aiming for. That's the one with
nothing.
no sound.
If you wanted to just rush into a door straight away, yes. No one followed you. You've got time if you want to
Should
plan.
we wait for Thistle to get up here?
Wait for Thistle, put an ear against just to make sure it's got no sound.
Thistle's like, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
You youth are so impatient. Now, just before we open, because I feel like we're leaning towards the nothing door, we're in a city where sounds represent things. So like the key place had a sound and that meant that was the key place. So maybe these sounds represent what's inside the door. So maybe the nothing sound is because there's nothing in there. Maybe the growling sound is because there's danger in there, a baddie in there.
Just my stomach.
I know, but whatever that growling tiger dinosaur thing was freaking me out. I'd really like not. Is that the one we actually have to go in?
Yes.
I mean, worst case scenario, we open the nothing door and there's nothing in there.
Exactly.
That's it. And then we come back out and fight. Go again. But also, it's the kind of odd one out.
Sounds tantalizing.
And that is where we end our story.
No, I'm still going to wait for you to open a door.
Okay. Are we doing the
Let's go
nothing door?
sound? Yeah. Worst comes to worst, there's nothing in there.
All right.
Realistically, Corey has written 4 doors.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. And the nothing
Or-
sound is the odd one out.
The same door 4 times.
And then an end. Yeah.
Or 5 doors, because why not?
And then there's the dead end. Like, Thistle, you didn't mention this cute little like couch, like chair, and the
didn't have time
for the vase.
for the decor.
Didn't even look at it. There's a picture behind it too, big portrait.
Oh, nice.
What's the portrait of?
Queen Mondia.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
they kept her portrait. They kept her portrait. Oh, they keep her portrait.
That is weird. And that's where we end this episode.
What do you mean?
All right. We're in the no sound.
No, you didn't open the door.
We didn't open the
go-
door.
You did a
okay.
portrait.
I looked around the room and noticed things.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
weird.
That is weird.
It's Queen Mondia, the actual Celestine. And this person
Celestine.
You're naming. Just keeps
Is sellotape? Sellotape. Is that what it's called?
Cellophane.
Cellophane.
Celine Dion.
Definitely Celine Dion. That's gold.
Don't worry about them. I'm sure they'll be fine. It's just a sudden ending. It happens all the time. So maybe there's danger or just a clever line. But don't worry about them. I'm sure they'll be fine. Right?
You've been listening to the Girls Who Don't D&D podcast. If you're enjoying them but wish you could immerse yourself further without the ads, join our Patreon where you can do exactly that at the lowest possible tier. It's super cheap and the episodes come out earlier. You can meet the girls and their many shows and have access to all sorts of things to help you run your own game. The best way to stay connected to what's going on is by following us on Instagram, Facebook, or joining our Discord, all of which are linked in our episode notes. If you'd like to be one of the voices on our show, you can find test scripts on our website, www.girlswhodon'tdnd.com, or take a shot at our monthly scripts that are also released on Patreon.
You've been listening to a Legend of Loot production.